Hello everyone and welcome to Tea Time Crochet. Today we're going to be making this really cool pocket scarf, and it's long enough to be able to wrap around your neck and still be long enough to put your hands in the pockets. It's very versatile. You could make it wider if you wanted, or skinnier, or longer, or shorter. It's completely personal preference on how you want to do it. But I've added like this little ribbed edging to the pockets, and it's very simple. So if you want to see how it's done, stay tuned. Okay, so the things that you're going to need today are some yarn. You could use any yarn of your choice. Depending on the thickness is going to vary on the size, how wide and how long that you're going to have to make your scarf. I'm just using some Red Heart Super Saver, and it is in Neon Flex, and it is a number 4 worsted weight, and it calls for a 5.5 millimeter hook, so that's what I'm going to use. So I just have a 5.5 millimeter hook, and then I have some scissors, a yarn needle with a large eye, and then a measuring tape. You're going to be doing a lot of measuring with this because it's kind of just personal preference on how wide and how long you want it. For my pocket scarf, I want it to probably be around 5 inches wide. And then I'm going to probably do 80 inches long. That may vary once I get working on it and see exactly how long I want it, because I want it to be able to loop around my neck, and then I want it to be able to be long enough to fit comfortably around my waist to tuck my hands in the pockets. And my pockets are probably going to be 5 inches wide, or 5 inches tall. So to get started, we're going to start off with a slip knot. And then I'm going to chain however many chains it takes to get 5 inches. So and when I measure, I want to make sure that I'm not stretching it, because crochet stretches a lot. So I just want it to sit there, and then I will measure it from there. So that's about 5 inches. It doesn't have to be exact. That's just the measurement I chose. You could choose skinnier, you could choose wider. It's just personal preference. So we're going to double crochet into that stitch that we had our finger on. And we're going to put 1 double crochet in each stitch across. So I'm going to go ahead and go do that, and then I will meet back up with you at the end. Okay, I am down to my last chain stitch right here, so I'm going to put a double crochet in it. And that is what you should have so far. So the next row is going to be a little different. We're going to do a rib stitch, a double crochet rib stitch for the next row. So for the first one, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then for this next stitch, we're going to go around the post. So we're going to do a front post and a back post double crochet. And we're going to repeat that all the way across the row. Okay, so for the third stitch right here, we're going to do a back post. So that's going in through the back. And we're just going to repeat that all the way across the row. So I'll do a couple more with you. So the next one would be front post, and then back post, and then front post, and then back post. So I'm going to repeat that all the way across the row to the end, and I will meet up with you at my last stitch. Okay, I'm here at my last stitch, which is the chain 2 from the previous row. So on both of our end stitches, we're just going to do a regular double crochet into the top of that chain 3. And that will finish off our row. And then we're just going to repeat that for one more row. So we're going to chain 3 and then turn. So on this row, we're going to front post on the front post and back post on the back post. So you're going to have to be able to read your work a little bit, because now that we've turned it, our front posts are actually on the back. So as long as you're doing it on the side, it should be. So like this was a front post, and now it's going to be a back post because we've turned. But we're just going to repeat this row one more time. And it's just going to give the pocket of our scarf a little texture and design. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this row, and I will meet up with you at my last stitch. Okay, I'm at my last stitch, and once again we're just going to double crochet into the top of that chain 3. And this is what you should have so far. So from here on out, until we get to the other end, which will be our last 3 rows, we're going to just double crochet in each stitch across. So to start off, we're going to chain 3, and then we're going to just double crochet into the top of every stitch. Okay, so this is our last stitch. It's the chain 3, so we're just going to double crochet into the top of that chain 3, And we are going to repeat that row for the number of inches that we need it to be. So I'm guessing mine's going to probably be around 80 inches long. So I will meet up back with you when I have my 80 inches. Yours could be longer, shorter. It depends on how many times you want it to wrap around your neck. Or if you don't want it to wrap around your neck at all, you'll want to make it shorter. How you'll want to measure that is you'll want to put the tape measure around your neck the way that you are going to wear the scarf, and then measure down probably about to your waist, and then that will give you the number of inches that you need. So I'm going to go ahead and go do that, and then I will meet back up with you when I've got that number of inches. Okay, I finished my 80 inches, and I went ahead and did the ribbing on the other end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just fold the end over, and I've already marked off. I decided to do 6 inches for the pocket instead of 5, so I've already just marked that off. So I'm just going to fold that over. So I've just safety pinned it here. You don't have to do that, but it just helps secure it so it's not going to wiggle around too much on you. So my pocket will be exactly 6 inches. So in order to seal up the pocket, we're going to do a single crochet starting right here at the end where we folded it along the side, and I'm just going to go ahead and go all the way up to the other end. Okay, so I'm going to just attach my yarn right here, and this is where we folded it, and you can start on either side, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to make sure that I go through both stitches. And I'm just going to tie it on. And then I'm going to work over this tail. So I'm going to go back into that same spot, and I'm going to bring up a loop. And then I'm just going to go back in again and do a single crochet. And we're going to pretend like that chain one doesn't even exist. So we have our double crochets here. So I'm going to put a single crochet through the top part and then a single crochet through the bottom part. So for every double crochet, since we're working along the side, for every double crochet I'm going to put 2 single. So you just want to make sure that you go through both sides. And then I'm just going to continue doing that all the way down to the side to the other pocket on the other side. And I will meet up with you when I am at the end. Okay, I've made it back to right before the pocket. So just going to go into this stitch right here and then right here. And I'm just going to continue on, making sure that I secure both sides. And I'm just going to single crochet over this tail right here. I'm just going to continue this on until I get to the end, and then you'll want to go and do the same exact thing on the other side. I went ahead and gone and done that already. So I'm going to go ahead and finish out doing the seam, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I finished both of my seams. My pocket is secure on both sides. So I want to thank everybody for watching and have a great day.